If a black man made this video, he wouldn't be on YouTube. Coming to paperback and e-readers, from the author of the critically acclaimed book The Man Crisis comes The Woman Crisis. Learn why so many women are becoming lost in their quest to have it all in The Woman Crisis. Pre-order your copy of The Woman Crisis on Amazon.com today. One of my viewers told me about a video called Murder on My Mind. Now, I went to check out this video, Murder on My Mind, which was done by a black female rapper who was rapping about aborting black male babies. And over the course of the video, where she's talking about having murder on her mind, she films the video outside of a Planned Parenthood and has a female dancer twerking on the hood of a police car while she raps about aborting black male babies because she's not going to wind up getting attached to a black man. Now, I found this whole video to be a whole exercise in self-hatred because we have a black female rapper with a blonde wig on trying to copy a white woman and sitting there talking about how she wants to go out here and take the lives of black boys and doesn't want to be involved in a relationship with a black man. I just really found that whole exchange in the rap video to be quite disturbing because these words were coming out of the mouth of a black woman who didn't understand that she was saying the exact same things that a white supremacist would say. Because what was presented in this Murder on My Mind video were the exact same statements that a white supremacist would say, and many of the statements presented throughout the video were all statements that your racists say about black boys and black children. And it's sad that this black female really doesn't understand that she is actually degrading her own race by presenting a statement like this, which basically is a testament of self-hatred regarding the black race. Because when you have a black woman out here making statements like this, I mean, it really shows how our race is in a really bad direction. And it shows how compromised the moral position of the American black woman is, that a woman could go out here and make a statement like this, talking about having murder on her mind, and making an entire rap video that was all about aborting black male babies. I mean, we are far away from 1986 when your Lisa Bonet was a part of the movie Angel Heart and was degrading the black female image, and a large population of black women came out and basically shut that movie down and ended Lisa Bonet's attempt to try to springboard herself to fame by degrading the black female image. It's sad we don't have an army of black women to come out here like this against this rap music video and go out here and call this video out, which has been playing on YouTube, because what's really troubling to me is that this video is allowed to be on the YouTube platform, and it's clearly a video that violates all of their community guidelines. Because when I take a critical examination of this video, Murder on My Mind, featuring this black female rapper with blonde hair, she's basically participating in hate speech against black boys and black men, and she is inciting black women to participate in violence, and that's basically what she's doing with this video. However, this video is allowed to remain on the YouTube platform, but your YouTube will go after someone like myself. If I were to insert snippets of that video, they would say I was violating the copyright, but this female can go out here and talk about aborting black male babies and taking their lives, and YouTube will leave it on their platform as entertainment. And that is the most disturbing part about this video. Again, here we have a woman thinking that it's okay to rap about taking the lives of young black boys before they are even born, and believing that this is something that's going to entertain black people. But this type of entertainment is basically white supremacy, and it's basically white supremacist talking points. And sadly, this black woman doesn't even know that she's saying the exact same things that white supremacists said, like your Margaret Sanger, who was the founder of Planned Parenthood and basically founded your Planned Parenthood basically to end the black race through eugenics. I mean, if this woman really did her research as related to Planned Parenthood, she would know that the abortion whole narrative was all part of anti-black racism, just like the song she's producing, which is sad because here we have a white supremacist in blackface going out here and preaching anti-black racism and making many young black girls believe that it is entertainment. And that's what's scary about this whole song. Again, it's a minstrel show, but it's a minstrel show that not only promotes self-hatred, it also promotes anti-black racism. And what's scary is that they go get a black person to be the face of their anti-black racism, and they get this person to promote anti-black messages, which are basically misandry, because this whole talk of, again, aborting black children, and especially black boys, these are some really troubling talking points that are coming out of mouths of not only this rapper, but other YouTubers like your Cynthia G. And again, making these talking points are making it basically like you're a black Klansperson, and only a black person who supports white supremacy would believe that this is a positive thing to say to end the life of black boys. And many of these women, they sit there and they want to do this, like in this song, they want to say they don't want a N-word cuffing them or controlling them. But the whole thing is, it's not about control. It's about trying to make a commitment in a relationship. And it looks like the female in this video thinks that she can do better by getting with white men. And that is one of the reasons why you have sick people like this promoting these kinds of narratives. And again, they're promoting these narratives because they don't like being black. They don't like black people. But what's really disturbing to me is that these people want to go out here and get the black dollar, and they want to get the expense of the black dollar, but they don't want to show respect to black people. And again, when I listen to talking points like, oh, we want to go out here and abort black male babies or take the lives of black children, that's when I have to come out and stand up for black people, because this type of entertainment isn't entertainment. No, this is anti-black racism, and this is the same type of material that racists used to put out during the dark days of Jim Crow. This is the type of material that they would produce, and they would go out here and have their white entertainers put on the blackface to present this kind of content back in the dark days of Jim Crow. But in the 21st century, what they do is recruit a black female like this, put a blonde wig on her, and have her go out here and be the black person who spouts the white supremacist talking points, all while she wears a black face, and again using the black face of a black person to promote and push white supremacist talking points from the dark days of Jim Crow to black girls and black women, telling them, oh, I've got murder on my mind as related to the black child, but I doubt she would go out here and rap like this as related to a white or a non-black child. There would be no murder on her mind as related to the life of a white or a non-black child, because the spellbound black females who go out here and make these talking points, they would be quick to go out here and have those babies, because in the world of white supremacy, they believe that those babies' lives have a higher value, not following what the Most High said about all life being sacred, because he is the one who blesses you with a child. And again, when I listen to these type of talking points, they are quite troubling to me, because again, it just shows me how deep white supremacy is in the minds of some of these black women, and how deep the psychological damage is. Because when you sit there and talk about you want to take the life of a baby that's black because they are a black child, it shows how you really don't love yourself. You don't love being black, and it shows how just deeply damaged some of the minds are out here. And it really just shows me again how some sisters out here are twisted. And again, I'm wondering again how this video could remain on platforms like YouTube, because when I listened to the lyrics of this video, again, they clearly violate all of the community guidelines. And you have a woman talking about, again, singing about taking the life of a child. You have her singing about using the N-word derogatory towards black men. And if a black man were to make a similar video talking about black women this way, they would terminate his channel, and they would go out here and make it where he could not have any voice on the platform. But it's okay for this black woman to go out here and have a voice on a platform talking about taking the lives of black children, especially black boys. And again, it just shows how there's a gynocentric double standard as related to black boys and black men, and how their lives really are not regarded on social media. Because if we're supposed to have community guidelines to prevent hate speech, then why are they always applied towards black men, but they're not applied in the case of this black woman as related to a music video that, one, degrades the black female image by breathing brand new life into racist stereotypes like the sapphire and the mammy, and two, you have a black woman sitting here talking about taking the lives of black children, and then three, you have this black woman calling black men N-words. When I listen to this woman, everything that she says is everything a white racist would say. And if a white racist said all of this, they would have been kicked off the platform. But this woman is allowed to remain on the platform with a song that is nothing more than hatred towards black men. And again, this type of hatred is reprehensible, because it's not only a hatred of black men, it's a hatred of self, and it's not the kind of content I would consider to be entertaining, because a child is a blessing from God, and nobody should want to take the life of a child as related to a pregnancy, as I see it. If you want to get with the woman, again, then you have to understand the consequences of it. And the whole thing is, if you get with a woman and have sex with the woman, then you have to be ready to take care of the baby. That's what should be the case as related to things, and that's what should be the whole thing as related to pregnancy. It should be a sacred thing, but the whole thing is, when you have these white supremacists, they don't really value black life, and they believe that going out here and taking the life of an unborn baby is something that you can rap about and can be entertained about. But this is the same type of mindset that Ku Klux Klan members had when they would participate in lynchings. And what many people don't understand is that the Ku Klux Klan not only killed black men, they also killed black boys, and they killed black baby boys when they would go out here and participate in things like lynchings. They don't understand that the same rhetoric that's used by someone like a Cynthia G or this rapper is the same talking point of a Ku Klux Klansman, and the messages they're presenting in this media are the same type of propaganda that those terrorists used to try to destroy the lives of black people, and the same type of rhetoric that those terrorists used to go out here and scare black people into believing that their lives were less than those of white people. So when I listened to this content, again, I was absolutely disturbed and appalled, and I was disturbed and appalled not at the white racist who went out here and give this music a platform on their past, but I was really disturbed that somebody black would think that this would be the kind of content that would be entertainment. And again, it shows how our black family has failed at teaching history, because you would think somebody who grew up and had a strong family would understand that there's certain types of media we should not be going out here and producing, because this type of media presents the worst image of ourselves. And when we're out here hating ourselves, we are just participating in the behaviors that the white supremacists want us to participate in. Now, if you want to pick up some of my positive black fiction on the SJS Direct imprint, like the ISIS series, the E-Steam series, the John Haynes series, and the books of the Spinsterella trilogy, and you want to pick up my book, ISIS Imitation of Life, which talks about overcoming this kind of racism, you can find all of those books on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. You can also find them on Smashwares, the iBook Store, and Google Play. And if you want to see me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Now available in paperback and e-readers, E-Steam Horror of the Hyena Woman. Hell's aspiring angel takes on a wicked werewolf in this action-packed all-new E-Steam series adventure. Get E-Steam Horror of the Hyena Woman in paperback and e-readers today. Now available in paperback and e-readers, ISIS Legacy. The sorority secrets of the goddess next door are revealed in this all-new ISIS series adventure. Get ISIS Legacy in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere.